G'day, guys. I've got to start it like that, even though I'm here with Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney, good day.
Hi.
Now, the March for Men, which I will tag once this is finished live. I'll put the details so people can check it out. Mm-hmm. March for Men. I was really excited when I heard about it. Reading the headlines the last couple of days, I'm a little bit confused. I do not understand how it can be so controversial.
Yep.
Firstly, what is it? Let's go.
Right, so obviously, I don't know how much other people know, but March for Men is basically a march for solidarity, so between men and women, and a march for, I'm not going to say men's rights, but for men's issues. Just really to display that masculinity is important, boys and men in our society is super important, and their issues matter, and we care about them. And so, after a bunch of things that happened in the media, you'll know because I was really mad. Avi knows all about it. But I just took exception to the things that were being said about men and how they were being vilified. I just didn't appreciate it. And so many people reached out to me to talk about it. Men and women to express how they were feeling. And I thought, why not? Let's get together and support each other. So yeah.
And it's not and this is the thing, this is what I love about you, is it's not actually about woman hating.
Yeah,
like,
no, not at all.
I love women.
Yeah, I love being a woman.
Yeah, and I guess that's what I find so compelling about it, is that you can, the feminists kind of don't understand that you can kind of support women, really support women, but also support men.
Yep.
And that's what I got from it. So why are they going so crazy in the media at the moment?
I really don't know, because from my perspective too, I made it very clear that this is not about women hating, because certainly it's ridiculous. I'm a woman. Why on earth would I want to harm women? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So that was part of it that I just was like, why is this being pushed? And also, how is it sexist to support men? That's the other thing. So I think I want to make it abundantly clear. I'm so happy to be a woman. And I support women's rights. I support, making women feel comfortable and safe in society, because I want to feel comfortable and safe in society. But you know what? They're not mutually exclusive. You can love women and love men all at the same time.
Absolutely. And I see myself as that. And I think a lot of men today would agree with the old feminists, the true feminists, not the new wave Clementine Ford kind of feminism where it's all about hating freaking men. It's not even about women anymore. It's just about hating. Yeah. And I think it's funny because they kind of see you doing a march for men and they straight away assume that it must be the opposite. So you must be doing this thing where it's all about hating women.
No.
And it's not. And you've got, like, I've seen some of the speakers which I don't think any of them are really right.
No. So this is the other thing, is that our speakers, and they're incredible people. I'm so happy with the speakers that we have. One of them is someone who actually calls himself center left, so he's not right wing at all. One of our other speakers is totally secular. She doesn't have any sort of beliefs in any direction. She's a mother of boys, and I thought that she was a very strong voice, because there are boys in society that are being affected by the way that we treat men. One of the other gentlemen who's speaking, the one I referenced before, I don't know if he'll like me saying this, he'll probably want to say it himself, but he's a male sexual assault victim, and I thought his story was very poignant. And then we have Rob Tiller, who's an incredible, brilliant counselor of men and women, so he sees it from both perspectives. And I'm really happy because they're incredible people, but this is what I'm saying, this is nonpartisan. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on, I just want everyone to come together. That's all I care about.
Now, I know you're going to be doing a lot of media interviews at the moment. We're looking forward to see you set the record straight. Antifa and these feminazi groups have set up a counter protest.
Oh yeah.
What are they saying? What are they countering?
I'm not sure. They're countering sexism, but this is the thing, guys. This is what I don't understand. How is it sexist to support men? Isn't saying that we shouldn't be supporting men, isn't that sexism?
Absolutely.
Again, I guess this comes back to what we were just saying, is that you can support men and women at the same time and want the best for everyone without it being sexism. It's not sexism. So, I don't know, I just think that they'll protest anything. Anything that either of us do, definitely, but anything that anybody who they perceive to be fascist is doing, they'll disagree and they'll set up an angry little counter protest. But good luck to them, and anybody who comes to this march, please don't engage with them, because that just gives them fuel to burn, and who cares? They can scream into the wind for all I care. This is about supporting each other. So
So I guess I certainly speak on behalf of a lot of men when I'm thanking you. You know, it's taking a woman, a strong woman, to actually set up a march that I think is long overdue.
Yeah.
What are the details again? I will link it again in both the YouTube and Facebook descriptions, but give us the details. When is it?
All right, so it is the 25th of August, so that is this month now, in 22 days. In Melbourne, we will be starting the march off in Fed Square, where I'll assume that it'll start off with some speakers, and then we'll go marching up Swanston Street. From that, it'll start at 1 o'clock as well, so please be there obviously on time so we can get things rolling. And this is something I really want to highlight, and I know that it's probably best to say now. I know that a lot of people are very apprehensive about this, and they just think that they don't want to get involved with any drama. And believe me, I don't want to be involved with drama either. But at the end of the day, the more people there, the more boots on the ground, the more that you show society that you care, and that you're showing men that you care. And hey, I know there are men out there who don't feel that they need this, and that's cool. I respect that. And I know that there are people who feel very strongly about this and want to be there. So I can't say enough that if you put the boots on the ground and you're there and you come to support me, you come to support Avi, you come to support the men in your life, because everybody has a father. Lots of you have sons. Come to support them, because that's how you make change, is by putting boots on the ground and saying, yes, I care about this.
You're awesome, Sid. And, I was honored when you called me and you said, Avi, would you MC it? So just to get this straight, I'm not a speaker. So even if you think I'm a radical, this is not my gig. I'm there to support the men. I'm there to support you. And I'm going to MC it just because I have a lot of experience at rallies now.
Avi's I'm the quieter one, whereas Avi's like, let's do the thing. So I thought Avi would be a perfect speaker. Oh, MC.
MC. I'm not speaking. I'm
perfect,
MCing.
Yeah.
There we go. We
Yeah.
don't want the media to go, oh, they've got this radical...
No, this Nazi...
the Nazi Jew. The Nazi Jew, oh my God. All right, guys, thanks so much. Share it around, share the details around. I'm hoping to see so many of you in Melbourne. And is something else you want to add?
I just want to say too, I know that the media's gone on a lot about this donation thing and made it seem like I'm just like begging for money, which has never, ever, ever been the case. I've just said if you want to donate, you're more than welcome. But I want to highlight again, and this is so important, no money is going to me. None of it. It's all going towards organization costs, because as Avi can say, sometimes it's a little bit expensive to organize rallies.
And you're not doing, you see, when I do a lot of these rallies, I have the backing of the Australian Liberty Alliance who fund, and I'm always so grateful for the fact that they fund it, because I know how expensive it is. Yeah. So anyone
I'm not
that's
funded by anyone.
No one's funding you. You're doing this on your own. So absolutely, anyone that does have a couple of dollars you can spare, it's not going to Sydney's pocket, even though, you probably should earn some money because this is a full-time gig. Yeah. But it's not going to Sydney's pocket. It is, there's all the T-shirts you're doing and the costs just to bring down some of the speakers. So,
and then also the rest will go to, we're trying to pick charities at the moment, so I know that I keep saying suggest them to me. Basically what we'll do is we've got a couple in mind. We're going to send out the names of those charities so that everyone can vote, pick the one that they want best, and then all excess money will go to them. So I want to be totally transparent about it so everyone knows that I'm not trying to do anything awful by anyone. I want to be as transparent as possible because that's just the kind of person I am. So just to clear that up, money is great for organizing costs and for donations and to go towards a charity. That's fantastic, but none of it's going to me. I just want to make that clear. And yeah.
We'll see you there. I'm hoping and looking forward to seeing you all there. I'm excited for it.
I'm excited. I'm pumped up, and the support you guys have been reaching out with is incredible, and I'm just blown away. And I hope the men in society are feeling blown away by the unity of it. So
I think it's fantastic, and I think there are a lot of people that are blown away by it, and yeah, spread it around. Let's make this massive. Let's make that so-called counter-protest seem so insignificant. Yeah. Let's show the media, yes, they are running fake news stories about this, and that this is genuinely about supporting men.
Yep.
It is nothing about putting down women. I hope to see so many of you women there.
Yeah, women, come along, come support.
And I'm not saying that because... I'm saying that because I want to see women supporting, not because I'm looking for a date. Although I hope to find one there. Guys, share it around. I'll post the details in a second.
See you guys. See you there.